could have been there.
It's a comedy. Is it fun? Except you wouldn't recognize
Something must have irritated his throat. Are you sure he's not waking, becoming normal conscious? Could you check? It's nothing. This isn't uncommon. I've never heard him cough before. Well, I'll put it in the chart, but I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. We're here, Dad. It's okay. You want to cough, you go right ahead. It's getting stuffy in here. I'm gonna go outside the porch. I'd like to know if he does any more coughing. Sorry, is Frank there? Thanks. Frank, this is Becky Mills. Yeah, we met at the... Oh, you remember. Great. Yeah, see, how are you? Oh, me? Fine. Really good. Yeah. See, I was wondering, you know, the reason I called is, remember that we were talking about how you like softball? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, the reason I called is that I have a game tomorrow night, you know, and I thought, this is really hard for me, you know. I'm really nervous. Can you hold on for just a second? Thanks. Well, the reason I called is that I have a game tomorrow night, and I thought maybe you'd like to come and watch. You don't have to if you don't want to, you know. Just thought it might be something you'd like to do. We have some really good players. Me? Oh, pretty good. Sixth. Second base. 310, and well, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I'm 3 away from leading the league in homers. Well, oh, I don't know. I just thought you might not think I was like attractive or something. I was muscle bound or something, but it's not that. It's just I got good timing and I use my wrists a lot. Huh? Oh, it's 7:30. You know where it is? Oh, you do? Great. Yeah. You know, stop me if this sounds stupid, but do you have a mitt? Do you have a mitt? Well, see, I was thinking if you came sort of early, we could, you know, warm up together, play peppers. Yeah. Gee, that'd be great. Okay. Well, I'd love to talk more, but I gotta get back to work. I'm a nurse, remember? Yeah, and you were, right, I remember. Okay, so tomorrow night then, about 7? Great, okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot, bye.
Funny, but I don't remember the phone ringing. Did I hear the phone?
Well, I had to make a call.
Oh, that's not going to work. I told you I was expecting some calls. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I make that clear?
I had to make a call. One. That's all.
Good. Thanks. It's just that people keep calling and asking about things. Any change?
Nothing. He hasn't moved a muscle.
I am beat. I just finished in the kitchen. I keep forgetting how boring it is. Why the man doesn't have any help, I'll never know. Remind me to call one of those cleaning services, okay?
Well, can I just leave a note? I'm off at 6. And Candy will be here then. And I'm off tomorrow night, too. Did you remember?
No, I didn't check the schedule. Oh, I'm a mess. How long have I been here anyway? A week?
3 days.
It seems like a week more. I must have bed sores from sitting so much. Well, I'm going to take a bath. You don't mind if I borrow one of your towels, do you?
I don't mind.
Oh, and do you know where Stacy is? Have you seen her?
Yeah, I think she went out back.
Well, if you need anything at all, you just call her, okay? I'm sure she won't mind.
I'll let her know. Thanks.
And if I get any calls, could you just take a message for me? And try to write neater. I could barely make out some of those numbers. You'd think you were a doctor.
Sorry, if you're really not...
Oh, it's okay. It's become an adventure. I mean, I never know who I might get when I make a call now.
Sorry.
Oh,
Try it right here.
I'll probably be a while. It's one of the few pleasures I still get out of life, so could you keep it down here?
Stacy was playing this...
I know. But if you have to play the radio, could you play it softly, please? Thank you.
Stacy? It's me, your Uncle Brandon. I knocked around front with no answer. I came around back hoping... Do you remember who I am?
I'd almost forgotten.
It's been several years, what, 10, 11? It was at Dad's funeral, wasn't it? You didn't make it to Mother's.
Mom and Dad are divorced. They weren't exactly friendly. So, why'd you come?
Well, your mother called and said that your father was sick, and I thought maybe, how's he doing?
He's in a coma.
I feel awful. You must feel terrible. What did the doctors say?
It's irreversible.
So there's some damage?
They think it's terminal. Look, you didn't need to come. Mother just thought you should know. You never really seemed to care.
Well, it's complicated. Very. But we're family. See, years ago, we decided to stay out of each other's way. We succeeded. Fairbanks. I couldn't believe it. I mean, he might as well have moved to the moon. Why this godforsaken place, I'll never know.
He wanted to retire. He nothing left to prove. Besides, he wanted someplace quiet and secluded.
I never did have any control over his imagination.
Neither do the other 50,000 or so that live here.
I mean, there are so many other places in this world, Stacy, where a person could go, especially for retirement. I mean, you gotta be a little twisted to pick a place like this. But then I suppose it served its purpose. I wouldn't come and visit.
But that was long after the divorce. We were down there with you, and Mother said she knew you and that you'd been friends. I am your niece, but never, not once did you come visit us. That is really strange.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand. See, I'm a little twisted too. I don't know, Stacy. It wouldn't have been any good to come visit you when you were all together. It would have been too uncomfortable.
But after the divorce, when he wasn't there, you still didn't come. Nothing, not a word. We were in the same state too, I think, weren't we?
I mean, we had our own lives to lead. I mean, your mother quickly remarried, and actually, after so long, I didn't think anybody would want to see me. How's she doing?
How do you mean?
Well, first of all, I guess, how's she taking Bradford's sickness?
Okay, I guess, fine.
And in general?
Day to day,
Mm-hmm.
bitchy.
Really? Your mother, Emily?
That's her.
Funny, I don't remember her like that.
Oh, we look back with fondness, don't we? Oh, she's okay, really, but she'd be awfully pig-headed.
Oh, I see. Like your father, like Bradford.
You still a teacher?
Yes, I am, at Pepperdine. Teach literature and a couple composition classes, like short stories and poetry writing. I'm really very good at what I do.
I want to be an actress.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Mom thinks it's stupid.
Well, I don't suppose it's the safest profession. I mean, I could never do it.
She wants me to get my degree.
Well, that sounds good, too. What are you studying? Oh, wait a minute, don't tell me. You're probably a junior.
Something. I was thinking about a foreign language, or some kind of international study or something. Or something.
Well, that sounds good. Sort of a fallback, huh?
But why go to all the trouble? I mean, nobody I know of has ever failed at whatever they tried to do.
You'd be surprised maybe at what goes on in people's heads. I mean, some people just aren't happy at what they do and kind of think of themselves as a failure. And it doesn't always have to do with money. Listen to me lecturing. Of course I have it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You want to see him?
Is your mother here?
Somewhere. Why?
Well, I don't know. I just thought it might be good to be prepared to see her. Would I recognize her?
Probably. She hasn't physically changed too much, I guess. But she's kind of stressed, know what I mean?
I guess so. I mean, but you've been here longer than she has, haven't you?
I was visiting for the summer. When he had his first one, it wasn't too bad. And Mom came when he had his second, which was what, a few days ago? And then 2 days ago, he had the one that, well, the way he is now. But she's just naturally stressed. Probably the business.
Business?
Import-export. She's doing very well.
Really? I would have never thought.
I know. She looks like a featherhead, doesn't she? I'm just hoping I've got some routines.
Well, you're very pretty if that's what you mean, and I'm sure you're very smart.
Well, I wasn't fishing, but it's not as if I don't know how to fish.
I've made a big mistake, I can see that. Oh, I bet it would have been fun to watch you grow.
Do you want to see my dad?
Let's do it.
This way. Oh, Becky, this is my uncle, Brandon Town.
Becky,
Hi.
any change?
Did you tell him?
No, she told me. I just thought maybe
No,
that.
sorry. Stacy, I haven't eaten anything yet. Can you watch him for a while while I grab something?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. I'll just be in the kitchen. It was nice meeting you.
You too. Why is he here? Why isn't he in a hospital?
Well, after he had his first stroke, Dad insisted on staying home, and after they got worse, it just didn't seem to make any sense to move him. But he's got round-the-clock coverage and very good nurses. And Dr. Willis is always willing to visit.
Is it expensive?
Not so much, but it doesn't matter. We've got plenty.
So he's getting the best possible care then?
Sure. Best that money can buy. Seems strange you're wondering about him now. Why is that, huh?
Well, you see, you don't quite understand. Bradford and I aren't really just brothers.
Oh, I get it. You think he might catch it or something? That it's contagious? Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Stacy, I bet you're a really sweet girl, but your bedside manner is a little sucky.
Well, look, since you're here, I'm gonna go outside and finish what I was doing. You want to stay and watch?
Me? Oh, I don't think that'd be a really good idea. Maybe...
Oh, there's nothing to it. We just go outside. Just call for me or Becky. Oh, besides, what can happen? He's resting.
Oh, but can't you do what you gotta do in here?
Oh, I've got lines to memorize.
Well, you wanna play?
No, auditioning. I have an audition in 2 weeks at a regional theater.
Really? No kidding, that's great. What happens up here? Does your mother know about this?
No. You won't tell her, will you? I've got to leave in a week. I'm catching a ride out with a friend of mine, Turk. He's got a band. Well, they're going to LA, but I'm only going as far as Tacoma.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. If nothing comes of it, I'll go to LA.
Find this Turk, huh?
Well, it's a good band. He's got a gig. He writes his own songs.
Well, if you're, if I'm down there and you need a place to stay, you're welcome to stay with me if you'd like.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to see what Turk says.
Well, I don't think I want the whole band, but I mean, if you break up and you need a place to stay.
I understand.
I mean, maybe your mother would be more receptive.
Maybe not.
No, maybe not. Maybe it depends on this Turk.
Well, okay. I'm going outside. If you talk, make sure you be nice. He can probably hear everything you say. Oh, and there's the phone in the bathroom, and those are his meds, but you don't need to worry about those.
No worry. I'm a regular druggie.
Okay. I guess.
They say that you can probably hear me. That's good. Well, that's something. Because I have plenty to say. Of course, I was expecting to be able to. I wanted to see your eyes. I wanted to make sure that you understood. When I first heard, I thought I wouldn't get my shot. I thought I wouldn't get here in time. So I hurried and I got here as fast as I could so I could call you, well, a son of a bitch. There. He said we weren't talking. Took time out from my busy, carefree summer to tell you that. Now, of course, that's probably not a good way to say it. I mean, I can't even call you a bastard considering. You get my drift, right? See, my feeling is you went a long way in screwing up my life. Oh, I know you thought it was a silly little game. But I thought what you did was, well, it was disgusting and despicable. There, now I've said it. I didn't want you to die without knowing how I felt. That would have been unfair to both of us. Well, maybe you do, huh? Look, I don't begrudge you who you are. I mean, we had our own paths to take. You and your friends were set on making money. That's okay. I don't mind what I do. And I'm not jealous of you. I just wanted you to know that. Well, except for maybe you know. Okay. I thought maybe, too, I'd catch up on what's been happening. You seem to have a terrific daughter. Very beautiful, like I remember her mother. I haven't seen her, Emily. Stacy says she hasn't changed much. That's good. I just knew she wouldn't fade. I mean, nobody faded. Beautiful people and yachts and, I mean, even you, under the circumstances, look pretty good for close to death. What do you want me to do? Read? Blood-sucking fiends? You want me to recite something? Some lines? Oh, let's see. But there's a tree, many one, a single field which I have looked upon. Both of them speak of something that is gone. The pansy at my feet doth the same tale repeat. Whither is it fled, the visionary gleam? Where is it now, the glory and the dream? Our birth is but a sleep and a forgetting. The soul that rises with us, our life's star, hath had elsewhere its setting and cometh from the far. Not in entire forgetfulness, and not in utter nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory do we come from God who is our home. Heaven lies about us in our infancy. Shades of the prison house begin to close upon the growing boy, but he beholds the light and whence it flows, and sees it in his joy. Youth through daylight farther from the east must travel, still as nature's priest, and by the vision splendid, he's on his way attended. And at length the man perceives it die away and fade into the light of common day. Well,
Can you see me?
what are you doing?
Can you hear me? Can we talk?
What are you doing there? You should be in bed. I thought you were sicker than this. You should be in bed.
You can't you see me and hear me?
What, is this a miracle?
I don't know. I don't think so. Look under the covers. I think I left something there. Look! Look! Will you look?
Ah!
I thought so. Am I breathing? Brandon, check and see if I'm breathing.
How can I tell?
I don't know. Listen.
I hear something. It's shallow.
Good enough. Good enough. I'm still alive. I'm not dead.
I gotta go.
Don't go. Don't go. I don't want to be left alone here. Come on, it's all new to me, you know? We're not used to it.
No, I'm not good at this at all. Maybe you need a nurse.
No, I don't think so. Maybe you were meant to be here, huh? You think? You know, some unfinished business, or I don't know, you're here to help me die?
Christ.
Oh, you think this is thrilling to me, huh? I mean, if it were up to me, you know, I'd die in the arms of some young, beautiful bimbo, you know? After a dope and a poke, you know?
Idea of a night on the town.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
I'm your brother.
Hey, come on, we were brothers for only 20 years, you know, 20, that's it. I mean, after I stole your girlfriend, you didn't want to have anything to do with me. So fine, that was just fine. It was okay with me, you know? You went your way, and I went mine. And now what? In my hour of need, you show, you, huh? I mean, now I got two things bugging me, huh? I think I know what's happening here. You know, I'm having an out-of-body experience.
No, I don't think so. That's too weird.
No, I think so.
Well, I'm supposed to float on the ceiling or something?
I share my experience and you give me shit, huh? I mean, come on, is that any way to treat a dying brother? Huh? So what are you doing here anyway?
Well, didn't you hear him in a coma?
Well, oh yeah, I heard all that, but, Stacy. Can you see me? Brandon! What? You couldn't hear me?
You just walked through the wall!
Oh my God, I did, didn't I? What trick, huh? I'm the invisible man, even to my daughter, huh?
I don't believe this.
There had to be some tradition. No, if I was some kind of voyeur, this would be it, huh? I'd be in heaven, huh? What, I can't feel anything? Huh? Oh, no, I don't believe this. Is this the way it's gonna be until I die? Talking to you? Oh my God, I'm in hell.
No, I don't think so. No way. I mean, I'm not in hell, so it's simply something else. What? Are you, what I mean is your life, are images of your life passing before you?
What do you mean, huh? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, not yet.
Well, maybe you were meant to do something. Some mission.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. We don't have time to play, huh? So what? We got things to do and no time yet, and so what do we do? I retired, so this kind of thing wouldn't happen. You know, the only thing I really feared was AIDS. Maybe that was my problem. Too much worry, huh? I still can't believe you're here. One person in the world I at least expected to be you.
Well, maybe it was a bad idea. I'd be more than happy to leave.
No, I think you should stay. You may be my only contact in life, huh? Hey, isn't that a fine how you do, huh? Hey, you didn't answer my question. Why did you come?
Well, in the coma, you didn't hear?
Oh, yeah. I heard all that, yeah. Seems like you weren't too happy, huh? Well, if you ask me, frankly, personally, it seemed like it was a little, undignified. Well, it was a little garbled, like you had a frog or something, I don't know, maybe I didn't hear it right. I don't know, what? You still a teacher? Hey, maybe you came here to get the secret of my success, huh? No. Now I'm gonna find one to ask here, bordering on death, huh?
Are you scared?
Well, only if I think about it. Now, I'm not totally paralyzed, I can still function. Well, not totally, but, you know what I think? I think ghosts have an advantage.
Huh?
Yeah, they get time to adjust. And they know who they are, They're dead. Yeah, I'm not dead, I don't know what I am. I'm kind of in limbo, A little drafty. Maybe I should slip into something a little bit more casual, huh? But well, how can I do that? I can't even feel anything.
Becky, do you have a hairdryer, a blower? Perfect. Just perfect.
Hello, Emily. You're looking good. You hear anything?
Mumbling. I thought it was Becky talking to Bradford. I wasn't expecting anyone. I'd better go change.
Wait.
What?
Do you have to leave?
Well, in case you didn't notice, I'm wearing a towel. Don't you find this a little awkward?
Yes.
Hey, this is great, huh?
And you?
He looks great, doesn't he? You want a little hug, huh?
You haven't changed. That's just about the way you looked when we first met. Well, maybe the skirt was a little shorter. You look terrific.
Well, does she feel anything?
Do you feel anything?
I shouldn't even be talking to you. What are you doing here?
I couldn't feel a thing.
You called me.
I couldn't even smell her.
I didn't expect you to come. It was only a stroke. I thought you should know.
I couldn't even smell her.
He's my brother.
I never brought you before.
Why are you so angry at me?
What, seeing here, is that all I get? No touch, no smell, nothing?
You couldn't have.
Hey, stop, you! Did she feel anything, huh? You gotta be kidding. She's gotta be dead, huh?
I should think so. You could have come to see your niece.
I should.
What's the matter? You can't hear me now, huh? If I could grab a hold of something, I'd kill you, You drive me crazy. Will you ask her if I'm getting her hot?
Do you feel anything at all?
You've always been a very strange person. I'm not sure why I ever liked you.
Well, maybe there's something about me like Bradford.
Oh, not likely.
I don't think so.
We're twins.
That was a genetic fluke.
Yeah, was it ever?
Why is everybody picking on me?
What did you expect? I haven't seen you in 10 years, and that
harsh, Emily.
And you never, ever get upset!
That's not true.
It is so! It was always appearances with you. You had to keep your modicum of respectability.
That's totally unfair, Emily. I don't
It
believe
is not! Remember the time in the park when I fell into the lake and I had to take all my clothes off to let them dry?
Yes, I lent you my coat.
You didn't even peek. You didn't even look. Not once! And you knew I was naked.
You did that!
Well, I respect your privacy.
You carry politeness to extremes.
You let me touch you in the boat.
I invited you.
But you wouldn't let me do anything else.
If I recall, correct me if I'm wrong, you weren't really prepared.
Oh, way to go, Brandy.
Why didn't you just grab me and rip off my clothes? What were you thinking?
Want me to rip off your towel?
No, what's the matter with you?
I thought this was leading somewhere.
That's your problem. You think too much. You thought too much back then.
Well, hey, I felt lucky that you liked me, and I didn't want to jeopardize... Why am I getting the third degree? Regardless of what you think, I didn't come here to get abused.
Well, maybe it's time. You hurt my feelings.
Your feelings? What about mine?
I never thought you had any feelings. I never thought you really cared.
That's insane.
Oh! Do you want to know what's always bugged me? Do you want to know?
You're gonna tell me, do I have a choice?
You always assumed it was Bradford.
Huh?
That split us up.
Why?
Are you kidding? Are you kidding
He
me?
stole you right off the run.
Oh, Brandy, baby, you're out of your mind. I'll tell you that right now.
That's what pisses me off.
Well, I don't feel that strongly.
I was the one that split us up. I left. You could never get that through your feeble little brain. Well, anyway, I didn't think we were going anywhere. Bradford fought for me, though. You never did. You just let me go.
I don't get it.
You never did. Never.
Things work out funny, don't they?
Oh. You know, the two of you don't even like each other. I can't imagine why you ever thought of coming here. You're really complicating things. You know that? The last thing in the world I need right now is you. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go do my hair.
Hey, way to go, Brandy.
Stop calling me that.
Hey, I called you that ever since you were a kid.
I hated it then. Mother called me that, but she was my mother.
Incidentally, that was good. The way you didn't let her know that I was here.
Well, it wasn't easy. I didn't want her to think I was loony.
Well, what difference would it make? I mean, you can see she hates your guts, huh?
But I'm gonna always.
Oh, what, you got some hidden agenda?
What do you mean? What?
Well, you tell me.
Sure. Sure, I can tell you. I mean, what does it matter? You're practically dead. Who you gonna tell?
I haven't got a clue.
I came to see Emily. I heard she was unmarried.
Oh, you can't be serious. You came here to steal her from me while I'm dying?
Well, I don't see it quite that way.
No?
Not at all. I just thought it was time for us to get reacquainted.
I thought you were married. Weren't you married?
Haven't been for years.
I thought you were happily married.
So did I. I mean, the first week was fantastic. The second week was, it was unbelievable. I mean, the whole first year was ecstasy. It wasn't until later I found out I had a crummy marriage.
What, and you never remarried? And all this time you've been pining for Emily?
Well, it's not as if I haven't had other things to do. Hey, I've written a couple books. It's expected, you know.
Oh. Well, you know, you should have sent me some copies.
We weren't speaking. Besides, you wouldn't have liked them. I mean, one was on Chaucer and the other on Balzac.
No, you were always smart. Not very marketable, but smart. Incidentally, you know, you don't stand a chance with Emily.
What do you mean? Are you gonna stand in my way?
Well, I don't have to, you know. I mean, you two are impossibly different. I mean, she'll eat you for breakfast.
Well, maybe not. Maybe she just needs to get away from this place.
Oh, this is a woman who doesn't blush.
So?
Have you ever seen her blush?
No.
I did. You know, once. It was beautiful. Yeah. I told her I loved her.
So that's how you did it.
No. I'd already successfully stolen her, as you like to think.
So when did you tell her?
Well, it was later. You know, we'd gone back to California. You know, it was the one and only time I'd ever done it. You know, it was really strange. You know? I thought I had an upset stomach. I thought I was getting sick. You know, all of a sudden I said it. You know, like a belch. Afterward, you know, I had this great insecurity. You know, I was traumatized. You know, I never knew when I might get sick again. I mean, she was just embarrassed. You know, last time I ever saw her like that.
Well, you haven't always been around her.
Oh, no.
And she's remarried.
Twice.
Twice? I didn't know that. You mean this last one's her third?
Well, you think there's something wrong with her?
Poor judgment, that's all.
Well, you realize, of course, having been married to her, I discount that theory. You know, she told me after the last one she'd never remarry. It's been four years now. She's as good as her word.
I don't accept any of this.
Well, no, you wouldn't, would you? You'd like to remember her as she was, gorgeous and sweet and flighty and
Fickle.
yeah, but I think her neurosis was part of her charm. What do you think?
I was incredibly attracted to her.
Well, and all this time you've been coming to and I mean, not that I can stop you, you know. I mean, what, you got any cards to play?
Honesty, does that count for anything?
Oh, well, that'll get you a swing at the plate, but I'm not sure you're going to hit anything.
Money. I put some money away.
Oh, you think she's impressed with material things? Yeah. Oh, well, you bet she is. You know, that's why she's got so much of it, you know. You can keep what you got.
What can I do? I gotta do something. I gotta get her back.
Oh, forget it. Impossible, huh? I mean, you know, she's in a different league. You're a college professor. You bore her to tears.
I wouldn't. Hey, I've got lots to offer. I can even be funny. This just isn't the place.
Well, of course this isn't the ploy. You weren't planning on hitting on her here.
I don't know what I was planning. You know, I thought I'd do it by ear, and, you know, things could develop, and, you know, I'd start by consoling.
Oh, yeah, that would work. You know, if she liked me. She's not gonna miss me at all.
Well, maybe I can get her to like you.
Oh, come on, now we're getting frantic, huh? Listen to yourself. I mean, she hates the both of us, Brandon. That's all there is to it. I mean, all this is for appearances.
Well, she's not insensitive. She's not made out of ice.
She's changed. She's hardened. There's a protective coating.
You gotta help me.
Me?
I mean, you know her better than me. You know what to say.
Oh, come on. She was a wife. Let's not blow this out of proportion.
She'll be coming out of that bathroom. I mean, she'll be dressed, and I'll be at a disadvantage. Oh, she'll be gorgeous. And you gotta tell me what to say.
Well, why have I got to do that?
Well, you're my brother. You can redo everything. Make things right.
You're crazy. You know that? Yeah, I thought you were sane. You know? Yep. You think I can reverse what's been done? You think somehow
I may never get another chance. You die, and I may never see her again, and I gotta make some impression.
No way. Yeah, sure, I stole Emily, but I figured, hell, I mean, it was for the best, you know? I thought you'd come around, but you never did, you know, and then you held it against us. You wouldn't talk to us for years, and now what? You come here, and you ask for help. And from me, I mean, that's the kicker.
Okay, I was wrong. You know, I was jealous. I should have called.
No way. I mean, the offer's much too late. I'm practically dead.
Well, maybe I can make it up. I mean, something I can do.
What can you do? I mean, I'm teetering here. I could be going anywhere.
Something. I don't think I can do it. I can't do it without you.
Why, you want me to help you seduce my wife? Oh, okay, my ex?
That's it.
Wait, while I'm dying?
That's it.
How magnanimous do you think I am?
You want to do one last good deed before you go to heaven? I mean, to secure your place? You know, you said there had to be a reason for this.
I thought you were here to help me die.
Well, you help me, and I'll help you die.
Oh, is that a good deal?
Markers when you meet your maker, you never know.
I'm not religious.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm easy. You know, you get Emily and I, and that'd be a miracle, huh?
That'd be something, a last-minute religious conversion. You can do something to help me, though. I mean, what can I do to get you to help me? Maybe I can pass along a message or something.
You know, I always liked you. You never knew that, did you? Yeah, you always thought you were smarter than me, huh? Well, that, of course, I went on to disprove. You know, we had different skills. Huh? You liked your books, you know, and I was a player. You know, I like to make the big deal. You know, I made a lot of them too. You know, it seemed like everything I touched, you know, made me a pile. Yeah, but I always felt uneasy.
Is this your life passing in front of you?
Well, I'll let you know.
Is this leading to something? She could be out of
Oh,
that bathroom.
relax, huh? I mean, it takes her forever, huh? She still thinks she can make improvements. It's part of her charm. I was getting something. Oh, yeah. I came up here and I made all my money by trading, buying and selling. I never sold anything but paper. Hardly any employees, just to do my bidding. Well, I got out of it. I came up here and I looked for something to do, make a mark. I wrote this book.
The one on the desk?
Yeah. It's kind of a autobiographical. I sent it to some publishers.
No response.
Well, it's a great book, but nobody's heard of me. I mean, there's too many damn people with money, I mean, it's getting crowded up here at the top. Yeah, they didn't even read it. So?
What?
You'll get it published at a respectable publisher, too. I want, you understand? I want it in a bookstore, not buried on some shelf in some college library, I mean, it might need some work. You give it some flesh.
Yeah?
Well, not much. I mean, I'm not illiterate.
Well, I have a certain reputation, You're asking me to put it on the line?
Yeah, that's right.
Am I in this?
Well, of course you are. What do you think? You're my brother, huh? Yeah, I mean, I tried to be as fair as I could,
Well, you're not very comforting.
Well, listen, you promised to get it printed, huh? I'll see what I can do.
Well, I gotta read it first. I can't make any promise.
Well, neither can I, I mean, I thought you wanted Emily. I thought you were ready to tear your heart out to be next to her. Now you want to be a critic, huh? I mean, what? Everybody wants to be a critic. Isn't this kind of your problem?
Well, I mean, how do I know this is any good? I mean, this could be trash.
What the hell difference does it make? Do you want to make a move, or do you want to read a book?
Now, wait a minute. What are you afraid of? I don't understand. Why don't you want me to read the
Oh,
book?
Brandon, come on, I'm working on borrowed time. I could be gone any minute.
No, this won't take any time at all.
Oh, come on. Well, what am I getting so excited for? Yeah, sure. I'd like to be an author, huh? Even a dead one, But I'd still be dead. I wouldn't get to go on any television shows. I still wouldn't get to meet Barbara Walters.
What are you ranting about? You're not making any sense at all.
Look, you're the one with the trouble, huh? I mean, why am I getting so excited? I mean, you want Emily? Emily doesn't know what she wants. But it's clear you're not real high on her priority list, Yeah, she can be had. I can tell you that. If you're forceful. That's a big if with you, though, huh? I don't know. This may be impossible. We're talking a different circle. We're talking champagne and disposable slippers. A yacht in the Mediterranean.
Well, maybe she had other things on her mind, and you just never tried to find out what they were.
But I suppose you could make temporary headway, if you got lucky and with a little coaching, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and I could get published.
Well, sounds good to me, but I've got to like the book.
You're still here. Where's Becky?
I guess she's still eating. I told her I'd watch him for a while.
And Stacy?
Out back.
Looks like you've got things under control here. Well, he needs to be turned pretty soon, so I better go get Becky. She's probably just making a mess anyway. Oh, do you know if Stacy's eaten anything yet?
Don't know.
Stacy?
Yeah,
Have you eaten?
yeah.
I'll be in the kitchen.
You look very nice.
Have you eaten anything?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
So how long are you planning to stay?
Well, it's summer still, and school doesn't start for a couple weeks, so...
Do you have any bags?
At the hotel.
Oh, good, because we're running out of room here.
Let me have a look at this.
Well, you still gonna read that? I mean, we're not talking eons of time here.
I can't read with noise.
Oh, I'm not in the mood for a party.
I mean, and this has got to be easy reading, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't remember her being that sexy.
Well, you know, I probably shouldn't say this, you know, totally unfair, but you know, I think she's peaking. Read, go ahead. I'll be soaking.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you studying?
Almost got it. What are you doing here? I thought you were practicing.
Nah, something's come up.
What's come up?
Tommy's got to get down to Seattle. We got to leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I can't leave tomorrow.
Why not?
Well, my dad, what do you think?
He's in a coma, Stacy, and he can be like that for months, years maybe, who knows?
Oh, and I appreciate the sympathy.
But Tony, I just can't
We
go
can
off.
meet you there.
Is that what you
No,
want?
it's not what I want. I want you to come with us tomorrow.
Mother wouldn't like it.
You know, well, Daddy wouldn't be so crazy about it either.
And what's worse is she's not going to like the whole idea of me taking off of school.
School? What do you need with school, Stacy? You're filthy rich. You don't need to go to school.
You went to school.
Yeah? What's it to get me? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing's what you'll get from me.
Look, Stacy, I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
You'd leave me here?
The band's gotta
I
go.
thought you liked it.
I thought you liked me.
Well, one thing's for sure, you've never been after my money.
Stacy, I'd be lying if I said it's never crossed my mind. But it's your money, or will be, to do with what you like. Give it to whoever. You could probably buy us a recording studio, build your own little theater. But I can't depend on that. That's gotta be up to you. I'm just telling you what I gotta do.
Is this a con? You know, I can usually smell a con. You know, you're pretty good, boy, yeah.
I have to tell my mother. If I can leave her a number or something, where I'll be reached, what I'll be doing, you know, maybe she won't take it so wrong.
Don't move, Stacy.
Do you want to come?
Of course I want to come. This place is really getting to be depressing.
Well, tell me about it.
You think I want to stay here? I just don't want to hurt anybody.
So we can meet you in the morning?
How long's the trip gonna take?
A week, I think.
I can call her tonight?
Sure.
Cash! I might need some cash.
Maybe your mother will have it. If not, we can stop by a bank in the morning. Is that okay?
Well, it's not okay. I was hoping for a week to soften the blow.
I'm sorry. Look, I gotta go. We're starting to load the van.
Well, I can help.
I know. Don't worry about it. Look, I'm real sorry about this. I liked your dad. I really did. I thought he was gonna pull through. Bad luck, I guess. Huh?
Real bad.
Look, you know, when we're done loading the van, you need any help? I can come back and help you soften the blow.
Could you do that? Oh, that'd be great.
You're braver than I thought, or stupider.
9, 10.
Sure. I don't know if it'll do any good, but it wouldn't hurt to try. You look great, you know, but... Oh, I don't know.
What?
Do you have something a little more, I don't know, collegiate?
I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Maybe something in gabardine?
Good! That'd be great.
I'll see what I can do. I like you. You know that.
Go ahead, say it. You'll never regret it. It's only a form of mild nausea, and she'll be indebted to you for the rest of her life. Now would be good.
Well,
I think you better read fast, Brandon. I get the feeling Emily's going to be in a very bad mood.
May I speak to Dr. Willis, please? Dr. Willis? This is Becky. I'm here with Mr. Tell. There's been a change. I just took his blood pressure and it's 220 over 110. Okay, half an hour? All right.
Becky,
What was that? Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
what is it? What's the matter?
His blood pressure's gone up.
Is it dangerous?
Well, I just have to change med. That should bring it down. It's in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
I'll be here. Is there anything I can do?
No, I'll just be a minute.
Why didn't you come and get me?
It just happened. She didn't tell me. You weren't behind it. I was just
Okay,
sitting.
okay. Roger? Hi, sorry to wake you. It's Emily. Listen, I've been thinking we're going to have to set our trip back a week. Yeah. And why don't we go to Taiwan first to buy the fabric and then go to Hong Kong? Yeah, and tell Mr. Yi, you know, yada, 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 yada. Any calls? Hold all those. Yeah, I don't know. Probably a week, though. I hope I can give you a couple of days. Right. Right. Thanks, Roger. Bye.
Is Roger a partner?
Secretary. He's very good. He speaks Mandarin and Japanese. I wouldn't know what to do without him.
Oh, you take him with you on trips?
Actually, it's a little humiliating. He has to play the boss. They're not really ready to do business with women yet, but he doesn't mind, actually. He seems to have fun.
And you play the secretary, is that it?
We do what we have to do. Oh, here, let me get out of your way.
Oh, you can have my seat. I'm going to go outside for some fresh air. I'll be outside if I'm needed. Keep my eyes on her. She's incredible.
Now, it looks like rain. It's good. We can use it, you know.
It seems a little dry.
What am I doing? I don't have time to talk about the weather. What did you think, huh?
What?
The book. What did you think of the book?
I found it kind of trashy.
Trashy? Well, sure. But will it sell? You think it'll sell?
I mean, I couldn't even tell what it was. Was it a kiss and tell? A how-to kind of book? I mean, it didn't have any focus.
You could fix it up, huh?
You think I'd want my name associated with that?
Hey, did I say that? I didn't say that. You could what? You could edit it or something, huh?
Edit?
Like a ghostwriter.
I don't think so, no.
Well, what are you talking about? I thought we had a deal.
We didn't have a deal. It was a kind of wait and see.
Hey, Ren, I don't have time for this kind of nonsense. I mean, I'm running a little short on time, huh? What do you say? Let's not be a schmuck, huh?
I'm sorry. I don't know what to do with that.
Will you give me a little slack here, huh? Geez, at least you could say as you do it. I mean, I'm not gonna know any better, huh? Right? Geez, I mean, give a dying man his last wish. What's so wrong in that, huh?
I have certain standards. And quite frankly, I'd be embarrassed. I mean, parts of it are, well, disgusting.
Why?
You know, like the... Where did you find those words? I've never even heard of some of those words before. I mean, let alone what they mean.
Oh, what's so bad? You didn't even understand what was going on.
I got it out of context.
Well, maybe it was a little, you know, excessive. Yeah, you could clean it up a little, huh?
You think you're going to hang out your dirty laundry and I'm going to be part of it? Oh, no, I mean, what about mom and dad, family names? Do you ever think about that? You'd be dragging it through the gutter.
Oh, come on, your mom and dad are dead and I'm dying now. I mean, let's cut to the chase, huh? I mean...
Well, the chase is this. I'm not going to indulge in your sexual fantasies. It'd be demeaning to you and the people you knew. And the women. You even played around on Emily. Does she know that?
Well, you see us married?
Well, I thought it was irreconcilable differences.
Well, what? You know, we had a difference of opinion on adultery, you know.
I mean, you were so nonchalant about it. I don't even believe you're my brother. You have no scruples at all.
Well, come on, that's me, huh? I mean, that's how I got to be a success. That's what I wanted to convey, you know? Yeah, but I mean, didn't it show any of my charm, huh? You know, my magnetism, you know, I really wanted that to show, you know?
I'm going back in the house.
Hey, you don't do this for me, you know. I'm not gonna help.
Don't worry, I'm not asking. I mean, I'm sure I can take care of this myself. I mean, it's not like building a pyramid.
This I gotta see.
Any change? Is he stable?
We're waiting. I'll check in a few minutes.
I'm starving. You wanna grab a bite?
No.
No, well, I mean, we can make it fast. Didn't I see a burger place just down the block?
No.
No, I didn't see it, or no, I don't want to go.
No, I don't want to go. Can't you see it's critical here? What's the matter with you? If you want to go, go. I don't care what you do, but it sure would be nice if you'd show a little more sensitivity.
I'll be right outside. Maybe.
What?
I was just thinking.
What?
Maybe I could use a dead drum.
Huh?
You know, I could give it to somebody I've never seen, who's never seen me, and nobody would have to know. I mean, we could arrange for a good editor, and maybe we could add some dignity. You wouldn't mind, would you, a little dignity?
Well, you know, I think it needs a little polishing. You know.
Polishing? It needs a major overhaul. But we'll see what we can do, okay?
You think you can use a little help in there, huh?
I hate it when people answer a question with a question.
Oh, really? Well, why don't we go in and see what damage we can do, huh?
Well, I'm a little nervous.
Well, you should be, you know. I guess we better play this by ear, huh? Yeah, you just do what I say, okay? You ready? Huh? Okay, let's do it, huh? Okay, here's what I think you should do. I think you should call your broker, okay? Oh, come on, pretend.
I can't use the phone?
No, don't ask her. Tell her.
I'm using the phone.
Not her.
I'm using the phone. Don't ask any questions.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Call time and temperature, 8844. I don't know, just dial it, 844. 844? Oh, what was I thinking of? That won't work.
What's the matter? What are you trying to
Oh,
get?
Sammy, it's 844. I can't remember my area code. Isn't that silly?
Oh, what are you trying to get, L.A.?
Right, LA.
213.
213, that's it, right.
Okay, I'll put in some 555s. You know, nobody answers to those except in movies and plays. Now, we gotta start talking to a broker. Okay, let me think. Now, we wanna go do some trading. Okay, something solid. You know, no, something hot. Something to really impress her. Something up and coming. Okay. You better say something.
Mike Penner, please.
Good. That sounds like a broker. Okay, now apologize for calling late. Ask about his dog, chew the fat. And we gotta move on some stock now. Okay, this is aggressive. Okay.
Hi, Mike. Oh, did I wake you? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm at my brother's. No, we don't know yet. We're still waiting.
Okay, something a little risky, trendy. Daring. Huh?
We're waiting for his pulse to load.
Now enough of me. Don't I have any other charm? Okay, come on, let's get to business.
Well, I got a tip today, and I want to move on it first thing in the morning. What?
Aerotech.
Aerotech.
Aerotech?
No,
just kidding, Mike.
please, no, what happened to Aerotech? A Midas discovered a coma can be a major inconvenience. Daytona, try.
No, what I really want, Mike, is my money in Daytona. How much?
Good. Go. Gee, Go big, 10,000.
10,000!
Yeah, I'm impressed, you know? Yeah, shit, I don't know how it's doing, but it sounds good, huh?
Well, keep me posted. I'll check the tapes in the morning. Yes, that's the number.
That's nice. That's a nice touch. Okay, now, okay, now close with something, you know, really big, okay?
Well, I'll say goodnight to Nancy and the kids. And...
Big, okay?
Oh, wait a minute. How's Pookie doing? He behaving? Okay. Okay, Mike. Good night. Oh, it's a pet of mine. I left him with Mike. It's an ocelot. Do you like animals?
For the most part, no, I can't say that I do.
Will you stick to the script, huh? Jesus, otherwise this thing's gonna be impossible. God. Okay, I think we better make a move now. But, you know, in order to do this right, you know, I think we need to get old Becky out of here, you know? I mean, she's distracted, you know? I can't concentrate, you know? She's single, you know, attractive, unrelated, you know.
Becky, I'd like to talk to Emily here alone. We'll call you if we need you.
Okay, make her move, come on.
Didn't I ask you nicely? I mean, you don't want me to raise my voice now, do you?
That's good, that's excellent. I couldn't have done that better,
Oh,
you know?
wait. Why don't you wait out front and be more comfortable?
Will you understand that I need to check his vitals, though? It's pretty critical.
We won't be long.
I'll be here.
Oh, okay.
Here's your book.
Isn't she cute, huh? If I were at all ambulatory, that girl would be in serious trouble. I've never done it with a 310 hitter, you know? Okay, back to business, yeah. Okay, I can see she's playing hard to get. You know, three-quarter turn, you know, it's not full back though, so there's a ray of hope, you know? Now what I would do is this, you know? I'd sneak up on her, you know? And I'd start rubbing her neck, you know? You just lay your hands right there beside her neck and you start massaging, slowly working up behind. And when you hear a groan, you're practically home, and then you can move up into her hair. You really get going good. You can bust it up. She's not even going to care, you know? Now would be good.
What are you doing?
Oh, you look a little tense. I thought this might help a little.
Good.
Feel okay?
No, that's not a groan. No. We want something a little bit more audible. That's a sigh. That's good, though. That's a start.
If you don't mind, I'll just do this here.
I guess I was tenser than I thought.
It sneaks up, doesn't it?
I don't remember the last time I had a good rub.
It was me, huh? You told me I had the magic fingers. Did you sing? Huh? Well, probably just as good. Do you hum? No? I used to play something like, Eric Satie, soft and mellow, music, that toilet tissue ad, you know?
I know, have you ever heard the one, She's a Phantom of Delight?
A joke?
No, it's a poem.
A poem?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
It's Wordsworth.
Go ahead.
Really?
Oh, sure. Bradford used to play this music. It started off really nice, then it got really boring. Did you ever hear of Eric Satie?
The toilet tissue ad?
That's the one.
This is Wordsworth. She was a phantom of delight when first she gleamed upon my sight. A lovely apparition sent to be a moment's delight. Her eyes as stars like twilight fair, like twilight's too her dusky hair, with all else about her drawn from Maytime and the cheerful dawn. A dancing shape, an image gay, to haunt, to startle, and waylay. I saw her upon nearer view, a spirit yet a yearner too. Her household motions light and free, and steps of virgin liberty. A countenance in which did meet, sweet records promises as sweet. A creature not too bright or good, for human nature's daily food. for transient sorrows and simple wiles, praise, blame, love, kisses, tears, and smiles. And now I see with eyes serene the very pulse of the machine, a being breathing thoughtful breath, a traveler between life and death. The reason firm, the tempered will, endurance, foresight, strength, and skill. A perfect woman nobly planned to warn, to comfort, and command. And yet, a spirit still and bright, with something of angelic light.
That's really beautiful.
Well, you know, if I'd known that, I would have used it, you know? I just wrote that toilet tissue ad.
I'm not sure I understand it all.
I recite it often. Well, not that often, but when I think of you, it comes to me.
Oh,
Oh my God, she's putting her. Come on.
Did Bradford ever show you this? You know, if I didn't know any better, I would swear you were Brad.
Maybe it's genetic.
You know, I don't remember you ever touching me like this.
Well, I've been planning it for years.
And I didn't know that you were trading. You think I should get some Daytona, huh?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, my brain was mine. 2 weeks ago it looked good to me, but I mean, shit, this market, I don't know.
Well, it works for me, but I gamble. I wouldn't want to steer you into anything that wasn't right for you.
That's good, yeah. And the coup de grace. You're practically home. No, wait and see.
Hi, Mom. Oh, Turk, this is my father's brother, Brandon Town.
Hi.
Hi, I'm her uncle.
I figured.
You two going out?
Wait till you hear.
It's really good that Uncle Brandon's here. I think it's good, don't you?
Don't be so sure.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean for support.
I'm not sure it makes any difference. We're just getting reacquainted.
Well, that's good.
So, Turk, how are you?
Fine.
And the band?
Good, we're going south. We got a gig.
Oh, where?
L.A.?
L.A.
Yeah,
Getting out before winter, huh?
you bet.
When?
Pardon?
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning?
That's why I thought we should talk.
What? Why?
Because I'm going too.
No, you're not.
I am. I've got to.
You've got to stay here with your father.
He's never gonna know. Besides, now that Uncle Brandon's here, he can do things.
Leave Uncle Brandon out of this.
Well, I will be here.
Oh, that's good. You let him know you're here.
I've got an audition in Tacoma.
In 2 weeks, I'll fly you there, I'll fly you back.
I want to go with Turk. I want to join him in LA, and I want to be an actress.
You're finishing school!
I'm not finishing school. I'm gonna be an actress. If not in Tacoma, then somewhere else. Look, it's not as if we'll be out of touch. I'm taking money. I can check in with you daily. And if something should happen here, I'll fly right back, okay?
Not okay! How can you do this? How can you even think of doing this? Don't you know what you're doing? Your father is dying here.
Not too happy about it either.
Mrs. Roberts, I know you're not too excited about the whole situation, but if it means anything, I'll look after her, take care of her.
It doesn't mean anything. You're a rocker.
But I'm not a stoner. I like to eat, sleep, run. I take care of my body. Look, I've got a college degree. I can get a job.
I didn't raise my daughter to be a groupie.
I'm not a groupie. I'm an actress, and I'm old enough to make up my mind. All right. I'll admit the timing's bad. Really bad. And if I thought I could do something, I would, but I can't. He's out like a light. He's not even gonna know that I'm gone. What do you think, Uncle Brandon, huh?
Oh, this is beautiful. This is great. You fall behind her, Emily, and she'll be indebted to you for life, you know. And Stacy stays with me, you know, which is selfish, but him and you only die once.
Well,
I think.
I am a college professor, and I more than anyone should know the value of a college education. And I know what it is to miss family. But on the other hand, who am I to suggest that someone shouldn't follow his or her path? I mean, both Brad and I did, and Brad didn't finish school, I don't think, did he? And he didn't do so bad. Well, what has a college education gotten me? I mean, you know, it's comfortable, it was a job, but, you know, it never gave me love and never gave me great fulfillment. I mean, looking back, you know, I'd say my life was not full of excitement. I think I really missed it. If I were you, I'd just go. I wouldn't even think twice about it. I'd just go.
You're out of your
Yeah,
mind!
come on, get out.
Whoa, right there!
This is terrible.
Keil, stop! Just let go of me!
I know you think I was intruding.
You can't be my brother. You're too stupid, you know? I thought you wanted her, you know? Take her back. I mean, at least get her into bed. And now you pull a stunt like this?
Doesn't matter. I can stop her.
I don't think you want to do that. Look, if things don't work out, she can always go back to school. School will always be there. Her youth won't. Let her live it the way she wants.
I don't need this from you. You had no right to do what you did. I'm leaving. I am really pissed. I'll get Becky back in here.
No, you don't have to go. I'll go. I need to get some fresh air.
Maybe you've had too much fresh air. Too much clean air. Your brain is cramping. Becky, you can come back in now. We're finished. Brandon is leaving.
I'm leaving.
That was an interesting bonding experience. Bonding experience was when you shared a razor. Well, I could loan you one of mine, you know, to slit your wrists. But mine are all safe. You certainly have a way with women. Where did you learn your technique? A retired kamikaze pilot?
I could smell her hair.
Oh, I bet. Too bad you had to tackle her. Oh, but this is good. You know, I like this kind of excitement. You know, it takes my mind off my own little trouble. You know? Yeah. But, you know, we had a deal, you know, and I held up my part of it, you know. In fact, I think you probably could have scored now. You know, you were the one who blew it. Huh? Yeah. Well, this is great, though, you know. It was just like I was, you know, I back in the chase. I mean, it was just like I was there, you know. I'm gonna miss that, you know, all these beautiful things, you know. I'm gonna miss the music and the poetry, yeah. You know, most of all, I'm gonna miss the beautiful women. Yeah. Awful thing is, you know, things are gonna go on without me, you know. There's things I'm never gonna see. I tell you, this life after death, it better be something, you know. I'm gonna have a lot of things to compare it with. You know, you can cut in here whenever you feel like it. I'm just getting myself depressed, you know. I don't know what gets into me, you know.
Can't you be quiet? Can't you ever just not say anything?
Yeah, I know, you're right. I have a hard time shutting up or pulling out. I know. These are very irritating habits.
You are unbelievably repulsive. But you don't need me to tell you that.
Well, why did you do it, huh? I mean, you were really getting to her.
I mean, when I first came here, I thought I would do anything to get her back. I mean, I have been planning this for years. When the time came, and it did come, I couldn't compromise. I just had to say what I felt. I think I went over Stacy and Turk, though. Why did I do it? What's wrong with me? Why? I mean, am I stupid?
Oh, Brandon.
God, why do I do this to myself? I think too much. I know I do. And you're absolutely right. I mean, I do better with a lobotomy.
There's nothing you can do about it. Not a thing, you know? I mean, you know, you just have to learn how to live with it, you know? Didn't Mom say that? You know, when we were kids, you know, babies, remember she said, She put us in the crib, you know, facing each other. She put me on the right, and she put you on the left. Huh? Well, that's it, you know. Your brain, you know, just naturally flopped to the left.
Oh my God, what a disaster. It happened in the cradle and I didn't even know about it. Maybe I should see a shrink, you think? I mean, I've been resisting.
Brandon.
Oh, God, I can't believe it. I hate myself. I really do. I should just shoot myself. Well, I can't. I'm a coward. You do it. You shoot me. Put me out of my misery in this mockery. Wait, here's an idea. We could go together.
Hey, this is no carpool. I mean, you know. You're alone in peace. You know, no entourage.
I've spent practically my whole life. I mean, I have spent hours. Oh, and I've always hated dating. It's this game. 50 questions, and I get most of them wrong. I don't think I can face another 30 or 40 years. I mean, maybe I can become a monk, you know, and dedicate myself to celibacy and studies. Women drive me crazy. I just don't know what to say to them. I mean, I try to say things, I try, and, you know, and I blush. I turn red. I mean, I just thought with Emily, maybe I...
You feel this?
Yes. You? Well, what do you feel?
Wool. I didn't know wool could feel so good.
Isn't that something? Maybe you're getting better. Oh, this is great. It's a miracle. You think it's a miracle?
Oh, why do you have to turn this into a revival meeting?
You're sitting there. Do you feel anything? Well, maybe your ass is numb. You've been...
Hey, is this a dysfunctional family, huh? What do you think? I think it is. I mean, we got a daughter who wants to leave her dying father. We got an ex-wife who hates her former husband and brother-in-law. And we got a brother who wants to hit on his dying brother's ex. I think it is, you know? I could have gotten government aid. I could have done a study.
This is not funny. Dying is not funny.
No, but, well, you hitting on Emily, that's funny.
I was trying to like you. You're making it very difficult. I mean, you're the type of person who'd stay alive just to make my life misery. Wouldn't that be a nightmare? No, I mean, this could be a reprieve. I don't know. I mean, it's quite possible. It could be, what do you call it, a stay of execution.
What are you getting so optimistic for? I liked you better when you wanted me to kill you.
I don't know what I wanted. I thought I knew.
Oh, get slobbery, huh? Jeez, I hate that when people start whining. It drives me crazy.
Right. Plenty of time to worry about my troubles. We gotta dwell on yours. We gotta figure out why you were touching me. Well, I hope it doesn't have anything to do with relativity or anything like that, because I never understood that. It would drive me crazy.
I'm right on the verge of dying, you know, and then somehow I'm sadistically reminded of all the things I'm gonna be missing, you know? This is no party, you know? I'll let you know if there's a party.
I just thought, oh, I can't do anything right.
Oh, Brandon, come on. Don't take it so personally, huh? I don't want you going crazy on me. Now, let me worry about it, okay? Now, I'll figure it out, huh? Jeez. Now, if you think of anything, you know, to do about that touching, you know, I'd appreciate a little clue, you know.
Well, I'm not used to touching. I live alone. It's a very natural phenomenon. Do you think that Turk touches Stacy? If he so much as does anything to hurt her, I'll kill him! Well, I know you'd want me to do that.
You sound a little hostile. You sound like me.
I knew it. Of course, I'm more conservative. My standards are higher.
Yeah, you people are all alike. You know, you think your standards are better. They're not. They're just different.
Well, they're not like yours. I don't prostitute myself.
Sell yourself for money, huh? I mean, we all do that a little, you know? Yeah, I mean, I do that a lot. But, yeah, I don't prostitute myself, you know. I'm a businessman. Well, I was, I came up here to, to taste adventure. I wanted, things bigger than life. Longer days and longer nights and, seasons that were really hot and cold. When you come up here and you can clean your senses and it's getting white. What? Why is it getting white? Brandon, are you there? Where are you? Brandon, where are you? What's happening here, huh? I can't see anything. Oh, this is it. Isn't it? I don't even feel it. I'm leaving. Where? Huh? Dad, is that you? Brandon, can you hear me? Mom and Dad are here. I'm leaving. They're taking me.
Bradford? Brad? Where'd you go? You go in the house? Oh, come on, let's go play around. Brad? Bradford?
Hey, it's you and me. We're kids.
Brad?
We're tossing a football. Patty Parker? Jeez, I guess we never forget the first one, huh? Patty, can you see me? Hear me? Well, you're dead too, huh?
Brad?
Emily. Oh, Brandon. What's she doing here? Oh, Emily. She's just the way she was when we met. You remember?
Brad?
We were so young. I gotta go. I gotta go. There's something down here. There's some opening. Hey, you take care, okay?
Brad?
Oh, this is really something. Oh, boy, we were so beautiful. Oh, I almost forgot. I get a dying wish. Oh, Brandon, will you tell Emily? Will you tell her she was the best I ever had? In or out of bed? Will you do that? Tell her, okay?
Mrs. Roberts, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Mr. Tim is dead.
Emily, have you seen Brad? Well, I mean, you've seen him, but I mean, what I mean is,
It's over. He's gone. God, I didn't think this thing would affect me like this.
trailing clouds of glory. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, nothing.
Do you want to see me? Mr. Tell?
Why?
I'm gonna wait outside.
We've already said our goodbyes.
Did you read this? You read this, didn't you? Did you like it? Well, is it any good?
Well, I gave him a hard time about it. Oh, he sent me a copy, and I told him I had possibilities, and I might be able to get it published.
Really?
Well, it'll need some revision.
But could you do it? I mean, he'd really like that.
I'll have a hard time with the part about you.
Well, if you need any help at all, I'd be more than happy to. You know, we've really had some wonderful times. I can't believe it. It isn't fair. He was so young. We're his age. You're exactly his age. Poor him. He was just starting to enjoy his life. He was having fun. I'd come visit. He was making changes. Seeing Stacy grow. He loved her so much. He was a very good father.
I'm sure he was. And I'm sure he loved her very much. And you.
Oh, you don't want to go?
You don't want me to go?
Oh, no, not now.
Okay.
God, that man.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I hated him for making me so vulnerable, you know? I mean, you love someone, you trust them, and you lose perspective. And even when he did what he did, I still loved him.
I don't get it.
I hated the way he made me feel like that.
That's a little convoluted, but I suppose I know what you mean. He did have a way of doing that. I better go get Stacy.
Do you think she's still here?
Well, she said she wasn't leaving till the morning, and she'll want to stay. It won't take long to set up a service.
Will you help me?
I don't want you to worry about it.
I want you to stay.
I'm not leaving. But I thought you hated me.
Isn't it funny? I was just thinking moments ago how different you seem. You seem so much more, what, passionate?
Passionate? I don't understand. I'm an emotional person. I always have been.
It's not the same. You've never shown it before. You're uncompromising.
I'd better go get Stacy.
How different things would have been if you would have been more aggressive, more insistent. I loved you. Did you know that? I loved you. If you would have asked me to marry you,
What? What would you have said?
Stacy would have been your daughter. I think I'd still be married. I would be the wife of a college professor. Strange, isn't it, Brandon? How things evolve.
I'm standing here with everything turning inside me. I mean, on the one hand, I'm just absolutely sick. I mean, more than 20 years of my life spent in unnecessary misery. And the only compensation, and it was slight, was that I had someone like you who I loved very much. And I blew it.
You blew it.
I know this isn't the time or place. I mean, Bradley in here and everything, but
Will you come visit?
I'm planning to be a nuisance.